وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. The hour has drawn near, and the moon has split. Yet whenever they see a sign, they turn away, and say, continuous magic. They lied and followed their desires, but everything has its time. And there came to them news containing deterrent. Profound wisdom, but warnings are of no avail. So turn away from them. On the day when the caller calls to something terrible, their eyes downcast, they will emerge from the graves, as if they were swarming locusts, scrambling towards the caller. The unbelievers will say, "This is a difficult day." The people of Noah denied before them. They rejected our servant, and said, "Possessed," and he was intimidated. So he appealed to his Lord, "I am overwhelmed, so help me." So we opened the gates of heaven, with water pouring down. And we made the earth burst with springs, and the waters joined for a purpose already destined. And we carried him on a craft of planks and nails, sailing before our eyes, a reward for him who was rejected. And we left it as a sign. Is there anyone who would be mindful? So how were my punishment and my warnings? We made the Quran easy to learn. Is there anyone who would learn? I'd denied the truth. So how were my punishment and my warnings? We unleashed upon them a screaming wind, on a day of unrelenting misery, plucking people away, as if they were uprooted palm trunks. So how were my punishment and my warnings? We made the Quran easy to remember. Is there anyone who would remember? Thamud rejected the warnings. They said, "Shall we follow a single human being from among us? Then we would be misguided and insane. Was the message given to him, out of all of us? In fact, he is a wicked liar." They will know tomorrow who the wicked liar is. We are sending the female camel as a test for them. So watch them, and be patient. And inform them that the water is to be divided among them, each share of drink equitably proportioned. But they called their friend, and he dared, and he slaughtered. So how were my punishment and my warnings? We sent against them a single scream, and they were like crushed hay. We made the Quran easy to understand. Is there anyone who would understand? The people of Lot denied the warnings. We unleashed on them a shower of stones, except for Lot's family. We rescued them at dawn, as a blessing from us. Thus we reward the thankful. And he had warned them of our onslaught, but they dismissed the warnings. They even lusted for his guest, so we obliterated their eyes. So taste my punishment and my warnings. Early morning brought upon them lasting punishment. So taste my punishment and my warnings. We made the Quran easy to memorize. Is there anyone who would memorize? The warnings also came to the people of Pharaoh. They denied our signs, all of them. So we seized them with the seizure of an almighty omnipotent. Are your unbelievers better than these? Or do you have some exemption in the scriptures? Or do they say, "We are united, and we will be victorious"? The multitude will be defeated, and they will turn their backs. The hour is their appointed time. The hour is most catastrophic and most bitter. The guilty are in confusion and madness. On the day when they are dragged into the fire on their faces, taste the touch of sakar. Everything we created is in precise measure. And our command is only once, like the blink of an eye. And we have destroyed the likes of you. Is there anyone who would ponder? Everything they have done is in the records. Everything, small and big, is written down. The righteous will be amidst gardens and rivers, in an assembly of truth, in the presence of an omnipotent king.